talking about the influence of drug testing in the workplace. Today, in some industries, taking a drug test should be as routine as filling out a job application. In fact, workplaces drug testing is up 277% since 1987. Despite the fact that random drug testing is unfair, often accumulate to unapproved as means of stopping drug use. The influence of drug testing in the workplace are first to keep all employees safe and post accidents from occurring, employees acting on suspicion of employer behavior, and last to keep exposure of illegal drug use to a minimum. Drug testing is done to determine if they have been recent usage of the following 5 drug groups: cocaine, opiates, and cannabinoids, which is marijuana or weed, which is the most common street illegal drug there is. There are some drugs that are extended, which include, but not limited to, the sesame opiates, such as oxycodone, oxymorphine, heteroconin, and other acids that are harmful to your body that people claim grow in the ground, so they're good for you, but they're still illegal drugs. There are several ways to conduct drug tests. These include oral, by your saliva, through your hair and sweat glands, and the most common one is through your urine samples. Your urine sample, thank you. Situations where drug testing is appropriate include pre-hiring, post-accident, and reasonable suspicion, return from leave, and random. Random drug testing detours drug use and ensures a safe workplace for everyone and anyone at the workplace. All contractors should adapt to use a fair and consistently enforced drug testing policy. Even for those employees that have a drug testing policy all too often, the policy is out of date. According to Whitlock, there are generally 5 situations where drug testing is appropriate in the workplace. Those are, again, the pre-hiring, post-accident, reasonable suspicion, and return from leave. If pre-hire or pre-employment testing is necessary to do to prevent hiring someone with a drug problem. Post-accident testing helps keep workers clean and leads to a safer workplace. This should help prevent follow-up accidents reoccurring in the workplace through any environment. It is needed to drug test when a worker returns from a medical leave of absence, and this ensures that the worker is still not inspired or on any medications that could cause them drowsiness at the job. Reasonable suspicion for a reason for believing that someone is high on drugs at the work environment is displaying that one person acts on a job that you may think they are using drugs, or their behavior or attitude may lack differently from how they normally are when they are not high. By making sure the policy is up to date and efficient, you will save money in the long run and have a safer work environment for everyone. There are more effective constitutional ways to address substance abuse in the workplace, including education and treatments for employees, already and growing awareness in health concerns, and drug education and prevention programs have contributed to the deadline of drugs in this country. With approximately 8,500 employees and varying numbers of job applications, Guardsmark spends hundreds of thousands of dollars a year on his drug testing program. In his company, he claims that we are convinced that money is spent and worth it. We weighed it against all the costs of the productivity, and it helps that the drug testing that we do for our employees helps it keep safer and everyone is legit to work. Although we spend thousands of dollars yearly on drug testing and having administrators come in to do this, it is helping us have a safe work environment, and there are less accidents that have occurred in the last 5 years. Employees sometimes have to act on suspicions when other employees are considered high or they know they are on drugs. This can cause a bad accident and they may be dangerous to other workers, especially especially working in factories or machinery. Workplace drug testing, particularly utilizes as prohibited in the last 5 years. This is a solid evidence that drug testing is associated with enhanced organization, productivity, and safety. Drug testings may violently occur in prospects' employees' rights to privacy, and according to the growing body of literature, may advise effective their work attitudes and behaviors. Skill testing, which assumes employees' preference, fitness levels of the drug testing, is appropriate, and they also are done biological testing. So as you can see, random drug testing detours users from the insurance of a safe workplace for everyone. Making sure that your policy is up to date and effective will save a business in the long run in the money by not having as many accident reports. Because drug testing detects exposure to illegal drugs use, they normally cannot access to the individual's lives outside of work. But drug testing on the job should be prohibited and not allowed in any circumstance. In conclusion, many people have disagreed with the drug testing because they would be in In conclusion, many people are disagree with the drug testing because it is an invasion of their privacy, but it is a positive note for all employers to have. When working on the job, all employees, not only the person that's in charge, but all coworkers and team members are influenced by the surroundings around you and the workers that you are with. Although you can't stop people from doing the drugs, you can help yourself and your coworkers have a better work environment and a safer place, and knowing that your work is done completely and drug-free. Thank you.
Yay! Good job. Very good.